Night to the Hooper Eblen Center at Tennessee Tech, where we're set for the final first-round matchup of the District 7 AAA tournament. It's a boys' game between the White County Warriors and the Cumberland County Jets. Back on the call, I'm Noah McKay, joined by Howie and David Ledbetter, the lovely Madison McKay, a trooper, producing things for us once again here. It is the final game of this first round, the final elimination game of this tournament. It is win or go home as White County enters this game with a record of 11 victories and 12 losses. They were 5-5 in the district in the regular season. They're the number 4 seed in this tournament. Cumberland County is the number 5 seed. They're 5-21 on the campaign. 1-9 in the district. Got a win over DeKalb County. Their last time out, they fell against Dupperman 60-46. For Sparta, their last time out, they defeated Signal Mountain to round out their regular season 70-63. These two teams got together a couple of times in the regular season, and it was 2 White County victories back on January 12th, 49-31, and on February 2nd, 52-34. But we just saw one team that got swept in the regular season win the third meeting. We know those records don't matter. We also know this is the first game in the Hooper Eblen Center for Houston Torres, the certified bucket, the freshman for the Cumberland County Jets. He is a tremendous basketball player and scorer, and no doubt about it, White County knows they have to contend with that young man tonight.
Yeah, he can light it up from anywhere on the floor. He's a really, really good young basketball. A lot of young talent, boys and girls, in this district, and he's one of the best in this district. Young.
We are once again live on the UCR Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the NFHS network. We're happy you're along with us this evening. Let us know in the comment section who you are, where you're watching from, and who you're cheering for. We are presented tonight by our friends at Club Wyndham and Cumberland Cove Golf Course. Happy you are along with us as the crowd already becoming a big one as these two teams get together. Let's get to the starting lineups. First for the Cumberland County Jets under head coach Taylor Denny with a record of 5 victories and 21 losses. They were 1-9 in the district, and they're the number 5 seed in this tournament. Number 3, Ethan Dixon. Number 11, Andrew Dennis. Number 23, Solomon Sitton. Number 30, Houston Torres. And number 33, Nolan Carter. For the White County Warriors, that under head coach Eric Mitchell with a record of 11 victories and 12 losses. They were 5-5 in the district. They're the 4th seed in this tournament. Number 0, Cole Sims. Number 3, Trip Pinion. Number 4, Gage Stevenson. Number 12, Nate Griffin. And number 30, Lucas Dickerson. Starters once again for the Jets: Dixon, Dennis, Sitton, Torres, and Carter. For the Warriors, it's Sims, Pinion, Stevenson, Griffin, and Dickerson. And to your point, David, these are the 2 youngest teams in District 7 AAA set to do battle here on this floor. Cumberland County in black, Sparta in white. Let's get it on one more time on a late night in Cookeville. Griffin wins the tip. Trip Pinion, who's scoring in the upper 20s in the past few games. He's really starting to take over this basketball team. And remember, a lot of those losses for Sparta came early in the season when he wasn't playing. Yep. Coming back after an ankle injury he suffered during football season. Since he's been back, they've been well above 500 as a basketball team.
It's crucial that he's been back. I mean, obviously he's a big role player here for Sparta.
Left side, Griffin, a little shot fake slicing through, goes up strong, too strong, no good. Rebound down, and it's grabbed by Sitton. This is a CC team that's flirted around with beating some people. They were in the game with Upperman, down about 9 points the majority of the game before the top-seeded Bees ran away with it. They've got talent. They're just very young.
Very, very young. Very young team.
They've got a very energetic coach in Taylor Denny. Sparta has the ever calm, of course, Eric Mitchell over there on the bench. is driving.
He's sitting now, but that won't last long.
3 ball up and good. It may be immediate when he's about to stand up. That's a Club Wyndham 3. Solomon Sitton splashes in the triple. CC strikes first a minute into the game. It's 3-0. Pinion, right side over Cole Sims. Speaking of freshmen, he's one of them. Pinion sends it over left side. There's Gage Stevenson. Stevenson with it. It's a Sparta team. They're not the tallest team in the world, but they can get up.
They can jump.
No doubt.
Last few years, their teams, guys, just get to the rim and get up.
Cole Sims slicing inside, and he finishes. He's one of the bright young players in this district. Speaking of, here's Houston Torres across the timeline. Works it over left side. He's grabbed by Dixon. Now back to him at the top of the circle. Dixon working against what is one of the top man-to-man defenders walking the face of this state in the form of Trip Pinion. They're sitting, driving, kicks right side. Now inside Dixon, step back jumper to mid-range, no. Griffin runs down the long rebound, sends it ahead to Pinion. Pinion crosses over, loses handle momentarily, now corrals. Torres there stride for stride, trying to show he can defend too at a high level. Pinion works it into the lane. He's so lethal in there. No good, got his own rebound. Pinion goes up, no good again. Rebound down this time, grabbed by Sitton.
This is going to be another one of those fast-paced games. Maybe not as fast as the other one.
As now Griffin hits the ground hard and is a bit slow to get up. It appears he's going to be okay, but that is an awkward fall. He is a tough young man. Nathaniel Griffin back up to his feet, and a round of applause from the fans in attendance. And to add insult to injury, he got called for a foul, which it was. But still, he hit the ground hard. He is quite okay, though. Good to see. First personal, first team foul. Trip to the line to shoot two coming for Nolan Carter. Just saw a great game, which saw the Stone Memorial Lady Panthers come out victorious against Cumberland County. They trailed 8-0, went on a big run, take the lead, and they didn't look back. First free throw is good for Carter. For CC, they want to turn this into a full-quarter fight. Be in it with a chance to win it in the final minutes. Sparta wants to get that double-digit lead, and then they can really slam the brakes as a team. We've seen them do that as a strategy against some of the top teams, Stone and Upperman. They like to do that with a lead tonight. Second free throw, no good. We got a whistle and a lane violation. This one's going to go against Sparta, so Carter gets another one. And the official's telling Stevenson what happened.
Yeah, Sparta wants to get a double-digit lead, then that defense of theirs just lock you down.
So Carter gets another chance after the lane violation. Sets up and flies it away. No good. Stevenson comes away with a rebound. Deja vu. Pinion now going to bring it up into the front court. Pinion back with it. Pinion with it. Pinion gives right side. Going to trigger the three. That one good. Splashed home on the Dominoes three. Lucas Dickerson from downtown.
There's three-point shooters all around right now.
That's one thing you can say about Eric Mitchell's teams. They are going to shoot the three.
Torres gives right side now into the corner. Now for the Jets, Solomon sitting with it. They trail by one behind the back pass. That was probably a mistake. It goes to Trip Pinion, who goes coast to coast for two. That's going to be a young man, a young player just learning you can't do that in the playoffs. It leads to the easy two. Torres back. Sends it off right side for Dixon. Now, Carter. One dribble to Dennis. Andrew Dennis back to Solomon sitting. Still haven't seen Houston Torres get a look from the field, as now we're going to have a foul called as trying to drive inside with Solomon sitting, and one of the Warriors, Gage Stevenson, got in the way. He'll be called for his first personal, team second.
Again, we're starting off with a little more fouls than we have the past couple of games. I mean, last one we did too. I think that these teams might have been watching the past couple of games.
Torres with a shot fake, bobbled it, and that's a travel. Possession goes the other way.
He was trying to be slick. It's okay.
He went for the shot fake and then got the defender off the ground. Then another Warrior came through and just lost handle on it on the way up.
Could have fooled me.
Sounds like something Hallie would do.
Yeah, totally. I would have protested the call, though.
Side Sims driving and kicking now. There's Dickerson again. He already has 1-3. Goes back to Sims. Now Dickerson again. Over to Sims. These Warriors can shoot the basketball. Into the mid-range, now back out. Three ball up. That one's no good. There's your announcer, Jinx. Torres goes in for the board, and now we'll turn and burn ahead. Houston Torres, a little hezzy. Now backs down the defender. Kicks back, sitting off the dribble.
Again, we haven't seen many people pull up from the white line tonight.
3:52 to go. That one's going to be tipped and intercepted, and firing it ahead was Young. It's able to be run down by Sims. Sims goes up. Good. Cole Sims with the bucket.
Good take right there by Sims. Good defensive stand by Sparta. Good take by Sims up on the drive.
Up to a 5-point lead for the White County Warriors. Now over to Solomon Sitton. Sitton picked up by Stevenson. Sparta's going man-to-man defensively. 3:20 to go. The Warriors on the sideline clapping their hands together. And that one bounced over. Baseline, back in. Carter working on Young. It's blocked from behind. The much larger Jackson Young with the advantage there. We've got to travel, and this one will go against Sparta. Back it goes to Cumberland County.
Yeah, just a good block by Young, but he threw it to Tripp, and there was a defender right on Tripp, and Tripp turned to try to dribble out. Just took too many steps. Sims is staying right with Torres. It's not letting him breath of air.
We
And
saw
maybe
him
for the best.
We saw him defending Ty Cobb in the meetings with Upperman, and he was really physically defending, trying to impede and trying to not allow any free runoffs, I should say. He's a great defender. He tries to save it in here, but it stays with Carter. Back to Torres. Torres drives inside, fires it across. That one's going to be off the mark and taken away. Here come the Warriors in transition. Dickerson over to Sims. Sims spins back. Stevenson. Stevenson kicks, triggering Dickerson. That one got tipped. Torres comes away, sitting with the block. And here's Houston Torres into the half court. Torres decisively drives, and that's going to be a charge. Right into the chest of Lucas Dickerson, and it'll go the other way.
It's good for him staying in front of Torres. A lot of people that are playing lockdown defense that don't want them to get the ball, it's easy to get beat, especially on like backdoor passes and stuff like that. So with him being able to stay in front of the ball and get that charge called, it's really big on him.
2:19 to go in the first. It's 9-4. Pinion with it. Pinion gets into the low block, blocked away by Torres, out of play. And Coach Denny's saying, hey, I want you to talk about it. The officials will not. It stays with Sparta. See those comments rolling in. Keep firing them away. We'll read through them. Off the back, Pinion does, and he gets the foul call. Went right off the back of Carter, who was looking the other way, and he's going to get rewarded with a trip to the line to shoot two.
Smart play by Pinion, running out of time to get that play, get the ball thrown in. He just throws it off the back of the defender, not looking.
It took him a minute to get the play called too. When he had the ball in his hands, they were still trying to set up.
First free throw is no good for Trip Pinion, in and out. Both teams struggling just a little bit here early on from the line. Pinion, if you recall, has hit several big shots in this gym. That's the second free throw is good. A buzzer beater right here to win the district championship. Driving inside, went off the glass as a freshman 2 years ago.
Tripp's one of my favorite athletes in the Upper Cup. I've known Tripp since he was a little bitty fella, known his family. He's a great kid. One of my favorite athletes to watch in the Upper Cumberland.
He's as big of a competitor as you're going to find anywhere. A monster on the football field and the basketball floor. Turning around inside Carter, blocked away by Young. Second block for Jackson Young today. And here comes Pinion in transition. Spinning inside, Trip Pinion, blocked from behind. That time getting up was Dixon.
He got a little double team there. I think they're starting to notice who's trying to take the ball in.
Torres lines up the three, no good. Rebounded by Stevenson.
Again, you're not going to see a lot of box outs in this type of basketball. It's mostly them jumping with each other.
Now a foul as Pinion tried to slice through the lane. This one's going to be called on Cumberland County. See who it's on. That's 23. That's Solomon Sitton, his first, team second. Make it team's third. My apologies. Inbound to Young, no good. Fight for the rebound. Pinion went up there. It's knocked out of play. Who's it going? It's going to stay on this end with Sparta. So Pinion's high effort play results in extending the possession. Martha's cheering on the Warriors. Ruth is cheering on Cumberland County. James is a B fan, but says good luck to both. Barbara's cheering on the Warriors. Hilda and Brenda, of course, watching from Sparta, cheering on the Warriors. Dorothy's from Salina. As this one goes out of play, it'll stay on this end. Cheering on Lucas Smith. Patsy's watching, Brenda's watching, and Loretta is as well. We've been here all afternoon. 4 o'clock was our first start time. It's 8:39. We're still playing basketball. Three for Sims, no good. Rebound down to Torres. Houston Torres, they know they need to get him rolling to have a chance in this game. He's driving inside. Mid-range jumper, got it.
There it is. Called it.
In the words of Jeremy Tollison, Noah Stradamus.
Oh
He decided he was going to make it a thing.
Let's not bring this to basketball.
He commented that on one of the games a few weeks ago. Inside Stevenson kicks out. Back to Sims. 33 seconds to go in the first quarter. It's 10-6. Sparta going to hold for the last shot, it appears here. Who could blame them?
Fast-paced first quarter. Very fast-paced.
There wasn't a lot of scoring in the first quarter, which we've said that every single team leading up to now, so
yeah.
maybe 100-100 by the end, but
it must be the tournament. Jackson Young gives back. Now Pinion, 9 seconds. Trip Pinion driving inside. Pinion so strong in the lane. Finishes for two more.
it's a great move and great finish.
Torres puts it up. This would count. And it was a great look, but it just missed. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. After one, it's Sparta 12, Cumberland County 6. You're watching Coverage of the District 7 AAA Tournament presented by Club Wyndham in the Cumberland Cove Golf Course on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
Deal of the week. Priced well below the market at $186 per square foot with an open split bedroom plan with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on 1,560 square feet. This could be your new home. Boasting luxury vinyl plank flooring, central air with natural gas heat, and tankless water heater in a private backyard. Call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581 today. Sonia Brown would love to make you a homeowner.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new anti-scalar with new tankless water heaters or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
Welcome back as we enter the second quarter of play. White County leads Cumberland County 12-6. We're happy you're along with us this evening. Hope you hit that share button, like the stream, and keep commenting with us. We're happy to be here. All 3 of us had a great time this evening. We're just getting started in this district tournament. We've still got 3 more nights to go. As that one's punched out of play. It gets later, unfortunately. Monday and Tuesday, 7:30 and 9 o'clock start times.
There's a lot more on the line tonight for a lot of these teams.
Yeah, this is the survive and advance. If you get through this, even if you don't win again in this tournament, as we're going to have a blocking foul called on Sparta, you're into the region tournament and will have a shot to extend your season. This one goes on Lucas Dickerson. It's going to be his first, team's first.
Cumberland County's got to get Torres going here. He's been guarding the whole game by Sims. Sims is a lockdown defender. Torres has got to get going for Cumberland County to have a shot to win this game.
It's still close without him even, obviously he has 2 points, which is 1/3 of what they have right now, but it's still, it's a close game without him having to shoot those threes. I couldn't imagine what it would be if he had a lot.
Second free throw does go through for Houston Torres. He's just got 3 points. He can score 30 on any given night. They're going to need him to do that here in this one to have a chance. Now on the other end, Dickerson with it. Tries to get it back to Pinion. Pinion was dangerously close to going into that backcourt, so Dickerson doesn't deliver. Now Sims with it. Sims works it around right side. 3-ball up and good. Jackson Young splashes home the Dominoes 3. I mentioned they got shooters. Jackson Young comes off the bench and makes an impact.
I think both of these teams are just looking for a rhythm right now. That 3 right there could be White County's rhythm.
A strong move there.
Inside, a very strong move. Nolan Carter with a nice finish for 2.
Playing through the contact. Good job by Carter.
Now here's Pinion bringing it up. It's 15-9. Now driving kick. Back right side. 3-ball up. That one in and out, no good. A chance for CC trailing by 6 to cut into the deficit. Solomon sitting with it. Looks back. Now fires it over left side. Grabbed by Mifflin. Asher Mifflin into the game. Now inside, he fires it back to Carter. Left-handed lane, no, but the foul is called. This one, I believe, going to go on Gage Stevenson. It will. That's his second. Team second, and a trip to the line to shoot 2 coming for Nolan Carter. He's 1 for 2 so far today.
This is another person you don't really want in foul trouble. It's early in the game, only really early in the second quarter, and he's already got 2 fouls there. So you kind of have to, that's when you start to question, do we leave him in to make that impact, or do we take him out?
Free throw is good for Carter. And it's back to a 5-point game. Again, Cumberland County trying to turn this into a 4-quarter fight. Eric Mitchell does not want to allow that to happen as he calls 30-second timeout on the floor.
Yeah, just watching Torres this last possession. Sims is guarding him full court. Everywhere he goes, that's your guy for the night. And Torres is getting a little bit frustrated. He picked up that early foul. Be interested to see, make sure he doesn't pick up this good timeout here by Eric, but also time for Cumberland County to just kind of say, listen, Coach Denny did tell Torres, listen, don't get frustrated. Don't pick up a dumb foul right here.
I was going to say that too. I think he is getting maybe a little frustrated, but he makes a big impact on this team with his three-pointers, and him being out there makes a huge impact, offense and defense.
Yeah, Sims is really good. Mentioned about kind of getting those hands in there where the official doesn't see. It frustrates you as a player. It's what makes you a really good defender, though. And I think Sims has gone to the Trip Pinion School of man-to-man defense.
It's called lockdown.
Exactly right. Second free throw is no good. So 1 for 2 again. It stays in a 5-point game. Into the front court comes Lucas Smith. He gets back now. Over left side to him. Smith.
It's kind of the same thing with Sitton on Trip Pinion. Sitton's a really, really good defender also, and he's guarding Pinion full court himself.
Pinion fires left side for Sims. Now back top of the circle. Firing off is Pinion on the right wing side. Pinion off the dribble, drives and kicks left wing, back to him. Sitting there defensively, Pinion trying to find a way to slice into the teeth of that defense. Torres picks him up, Pinion spins inside. Trip Pinion goes up, no, and an offensive foul is called. So Trip Pinion going to be called for the personal as Carter took the charge and it goes the other way.
I think that's another one of those situations where you either take the charge or you just keep your hands up. You can't really move out of the way. You don't want him to take that layup. I mean, he just made 3 in a row that he probably shouldn't have made. So I think that taking that charge was the best call.
First personal against Pinion, third team foul against Sparta. Here comes Torres, he flips it back. There's Dixon, still a 5-point game. Dixon fires it right side. Young nearly steals it. Instead, Carter drives and kicks. Extra pass, Sitton. Sitton, one dribble, back to Dixon. He's going to line up the triple, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped, it went right to Carter. Carter, and we've got a whistle and a foul and a charge. Now this time, Trip Pinion gets even. He takes the charge on Carter, and it goes the other way.
Good offensive rebound there, but good position by Trip Pinion to take that charge.
5 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's 15-10 in a defensive battle going on here in District 7 AAA. Left side for Sims. He floats it in. Little jump stop into Pinion. Goes off the glass. Good for 2 more. Trip Pinion with the finish.
That was a good, strong move.
7 points for Pinion. That leads all scorers. Torres just has 3 as he brings it across the line. Now back Dixon, and he traveled. Yeah, he started moving before the dribble went down. Possession back to Sparta. Once again, live on YouTube, Facebook, and the NFHS network. So you can watch us in a bunch of different places in this one. Pinion sends it ahead. Sims. Baseline drive. Now back. Pinion. Flips it back. Now they're working around the world. 3 ball up. That one good. Splashed home by Jackson Young. The second Domino's 3 of the quarter. And it's a 10-point Sparta lead.
The points tonight have not necessarily been quiet points, but.
And now a miss and going up for the rebound. Getting it with Smith. But as he goes down, he goes out of play. So it stays with CC.
It's the second hard hit down there today.
Yeah, we've had a couple in this first half. Inbound coming from the baseline. He finds Torres. Sims there with him, stride for stride. Torres explodes inside, blocked in the foul. Sims connected with the arm on the way up, and Houston Torres to the line to shoot 2. And it is just the first personal on Cole Sims. 4th team foul against the Warriors, so there could be free throws for CC in this half.
Next foul puts them at the line for 2.
We're only halfway through the quarter, too.
Torres flies it away, makes the first.
Really pretty shot on Torres for a young kid. Real pretty stroke.
Confident in there. He'll bulk up a little bit in his sophomore year. He's going to carry this team to a bunch of wins. There's no question about it. As the second one falls through again. He's made 3 free throws in this quarter. It's up to 5 points. Pinion. Give some sort of call out to his teammate.
He was thanking. It looks like he was thanking.
Philosopher or something out there. Pinion. Or Sims, rather, and he can't go grab it. He's trying to shield off Torres, and now there'll be a fight for it. That's a tremendous play by Cole Sims.
Wow.
Now Dickerson drives and kicks. Sims with it. Sims drives, pulls up in the mid-range. What a possession by Cole Sims.
I forgot he couldn't grab it for a second. I was like, why didn't you pick it up?
It's just a freshman making plays like that. That is a high basketball IQ. As Torres has it swiped, gets over into the wing. Three, no good. Rebound down. Sparta with a 10-point lead in the ball.
We haven't seen many threes from Cumberland County tonight. And, you know, usually, like you said, Torres, he's a three-point shooter.
Sims fires one that's intercepted by Houston Torres. Now it's a foot race with him and Pinion, and Torres is fouled. Pinion will be called for the second, and Houston Torres will go to the line to shoot two.
You know, it's something that won't show up in the stat sheet, but that play by Sims, the last possession, if this happens to be a 2-point game, that is that's the deciding. Just small things like that, boxing out a guy to keep from getting the ball, just plays like that is what can decide a game.
First one for Torres, in and out, no good. 22-12 the score, 3:06 to go in the second. Winner of this game gets Upperman.
The second quarter has definitely moved a little slower than the first. I think they're slowing down and kind of getting their rhythm a little bit more.
Rare. 0 for 2 at the line there. Yeah, that game against Upperman for the winner would be tomorrow at 8:30.
Slow it down just a little.
Yeah, they are slowing it way down. As 2:45 to go in the second quarter. Left side Sims mentioned once Sparta gets that double-digit lead, they can take the air out of the basketball. You're seeing that a little bit here. They're in no hurry. This is not the same White County team from a year ago that had all those seniors on it that could just go and score 100 points on any given night. It's a different style of basketball team, but they think it can serve them well in the postseason. And we may stand here for the next 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And people are going to start to get restless.
I wouldn't be too mad. We've had too many fouls called this compared to the other games.
Wow. This is wild.
That's when you want the shot clock.
There's no shot clock, and they're not putting one in tonight. I
know.
can tell you that. There is one operational in this building, but they're not going to turn it on.
They might walk up there and set it.
Wow. There's going to be some boo birds out in a few minutes here as everyone realizes what's going on.
Cumberland County fans right behind us. We will probably hear it here in just a second.
There we go. After about 45 seconds, Sparta does do something. We'll see. Yeah, we just got bamboozled.
Avoiding the booze.
Yeah. Oh, now a little pressure as Coach Kinney's going to apply it. Now we go. Young, corner three. Are you kidding me? Good. A Domino's three for Jackson Young. Wow.
Maybe every team should just stand there for a couple of minutes.
He's got
Get
three
into
triples.
the head.
They waited for over a minute, and then a little two-pass play, and now there's a turnover. Here they come the other way. Young with it. Young goes up strong. Jackson Young off the bench with 11 points in this second quarter.
He's had some huge points tonight for White County.
And all of a sudden, it's a 15-point lead for White County.
All because of that 1 minute of just standing.
That's wild. Now they work it over right side. I know that's hard-hitting analysis, ladies and gentlemen, but that's what's in my mind. They go over to the left wing, Sitton has it.
Talk to Coach Mitchell after the game. He's going to say he drew that play up.
Yeah.
100%. Lure him into a false sense of security. Now that one, guess who? Jackson Young just stealed it. Over to Sims, who puts it off the glass for two more. Timeout by Taylor Denny. But whatever the strategy was, worked to perfection for Sparta. They stood there for a minute. We all thought we were going to sit here for the rest of the half. And a minute and a half later, they've scored seven points.
I think every team should take notes right now. That's the strategy.
37.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's 29-12 in favor of Sparta. And that red light, the danger red light, is blaring for Cumberland County.
Danger zone right now for Cumberland County. You got to get some points on this possession.
No, it's still early in the game. They still have a whole other half to go. They don't necessarily have to be in a rush. They do want to get some points, so it's not just back and forth the rest of the game, and the deficit continues.
Torres bringing it up across the timeline, 30 seconds to go. Now Carter with it. Big possessions. CC needs something to go their way. Torres on the top of the circle, tries to drive. Turnaround jumper, and he got it. Nice finish for Houston Torres. They needed it. They got it. 18 seconds left, though, for Trip Pinion and company.
Now waiting the 20 seconds is a little more reasonable.
And Trip Pinion's on the bench. My apologies. Cole Sims and company. Sims with the basketball. He drives inside. Now he kicks to Young. Jackson Young is feeling it. That one's no good. 4 seconds left. 1 second. Torres. This would count. It would be the shot of the century, but it's no good. And that
straight on.
It was. And that brings us to the end of the first half. A strong one for the White County Warriors. After 2, they lead 29-14. We'll be back with more from the Hooper Eblen Center. You're watching coverage of the District 7 AAA Tournament presented by Club Wyndham and Cumberland Cove Golf Course on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
The experts at the South Willow Auto Clinic are your hometown auto doctors. Located at 640 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville, get your oil changed, tires rotated, and fluids filled. Need other repairs? Stop by for a same-day free diagnosis and estimate. South Willow Auto Clinic is a longtime supporter of student-athletes throughout the Upper Cumberland. South Willow Auto Clinic, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Delicious Pan Pizza is Domino's best-kept secret. With locations in Smithville, Sparta, Livingston, Allgood, and 2 in Cookeville, Delicious Pan and hand-toss pizza, pasta, and more is never far away. Use the Domino's app to take care of your game day eats today. Domino's is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing is proud to support student-athletes and athletic departments throughout the Upper Cumberland. They are also proud to sponsor Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing's Player of the Game on this broadcast. From trophies to t-shirts, they can do it all. Be sure to stop by and see them at 120 Circle Drive in Allgood or give them a call at 931-537-9559. Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Get your new year started.
Hone and develop your skills on the court with professional basketball player development from Legacy Athletics. Call 931-303-3356 or follow them on Instagram at legacy_athletics or on Twitter at jwinningham25 for more information today. Legacy Athletics, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Get your new year started in your new ride. With a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, including the all-new 2024 Chevy Trax and Silverado, Frontier Chevy is ready to get you into your next vehicle. View inventory online at www.kcchevy.com or stop in at 2350 Cookeville Highway today. And remember, don't buy till you see Jason Fye. Frontier Chevy is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the UCR Media Network. The Crossroads Auction Group are the Upper Cumberland's auction experts. As a full-service auction company, they take your stress away every step of the way. Servicing the entire Upper Cumberland, the Crossroads Auction Group gets your property ready from cleanup, setup, picture-taking, up to the auction and beyond. They handle all auctions from estates, residential, farms, land, commercial, and everything else. For more information, visit crossroadsauctiongroup.com or call 931-644-7149 today. The Crossroads Auction Group are proud sponsors of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Steel Technologies has been part of the Rutherford County community for over 35 years. Their plants in Murfreesboro and Smyrna include over 150 teammates who process coils, metal sheets, and blanks for customers across North America. Steel Tech's Smyrna and Murfreesboro plants are expanding, and they need teammates to join their team. With openings including machine and forklift operators, truck drivers, and more, they have the position for you with competitive wages and monthly bonus opportunities. For more information and to apply online, scan the QR code on your screen now. Steel Tech is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network. Steel Tech. Faith, family, Steel Tech.
Fire and Vine in Cookeville is the Upper Cumberland's home for delicious Chicago-style pizza, beef, chicken, fish, and more. Located in Cookeville's historic downtown district, Fire and Vine's food and atmosphere will keep you coming back for more. Take in stunning views with creative food and drinks on the rooftop. Fire and Vine is also home to the UCR Coaches Show on Tuesday nights. Fire and Vine is a proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
From the sports field to the hunting field, our friends at Hall Sports and Outdoors can outfit anyone. Located in the heart of Jamestown at 207 South Main Street, Hall Sports and Outdoors carries everything from kayaks, fishing gear, and camo to guns and ammo. With top brands such as Columbia, Timberland, Under Armour, Asics, and much more, nobody can top their selection. Need some custom gear for your team? They also offer uniforms, gear, and custom embroidery. Stop by and see them at 207 South Main Street in Jamestown. Hall Sports and Outdoors, proud sponsor of this broadcast on
doing right now? Smile. Smile? Uh-huh. This is so easy.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Visit swallowsinsurance.com or call us today, 931-526-4025. Protecting your future. It's what we do. Deal of the week. Priced well below the market at $186 per square foot with an open split bedroom plan with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms on 1,560 square feet. This could be your new home. Boasting luxury vinyl plank flooring, central air with natural gas heat, and tankless water heater in a private backyard. Call Sonia Brown with American Way Real Estate at 931-979-7145 or 931-526-9581 today. Sonia Brown would love to make you a homeowner.
Welcome back as we gear up for the second half. White County with a great finish to that first half as they've stretched out their advantage to 29-14. It was a 10-point game, and White County stood right in front of us for a minute plus, and then all of a sudden exploded on a 9-0 run to end the half. Or a 10-2 run to end the half. It was kind of funny because we thought we were going to have no more scoring the rest of the half, and all of a sudden White County exploded. Whatever the strategy, it worked out very well for the Warriors.
Yeah, I don't know if it was if that was Eric. Like I said, Coach Mitchell will say he drew that up. But
he'll claim it's on purpose.
yeah, they whatever it was, they done well with it. Like we said, we thought it was going to be just hold it till the end of the half, but instead they go on an 9-0 run.
They tricked everyone.
I want to send condolences out to my business partner, Justin, his dad, JoJo. Justin lost his granny this week. She passed away. We're thinking about you, brother. We love you for both Justin, JoJo, and the entire family. Just wanted to mention that on air, and if you could keep him and his family in your prayers as well, we would appreciate it. As this one goes out of play, and it'll go to Cumberland County here. 7:40 to go in the third quarter. Houston Torres sends it over the left side. Now at the top of the key, Nolan Carter. Trying to get Houston Torres involved. Carter in the low block, turnaround shot good for Nolan Carter. This one still has enough time for Cumberland County, but they're going to need more of that, turnovers, and then leading into offense.
That's a good start for Cumberland County there. They had to get some points coming out of the half.
I said earlier, they don't have to rush into anything, rush into getting any points, but it's nice to start off with an easy layup like that.
Sims tries to step through and got held on the floor. It will not count, that shot that went through. Ethan Dixon called for his first personal, team's first. Comes 51 seconds into the third quarter. Continue to comment along with us. Hit that like button if you haven't already. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We're nearing 1,000 subscribers there after just a few weeks of streaming. People ask for it. We've been able to do it on some of our games, games that have the right equipment. Of course, you can only stream one game at a time on YouTube anyway, and we don't want to make 5 YouTube channels. We have 5 Facebook channels. Driving inside, Pinion lost handle and went to Torres. Numbers if they hurries. He sends it to Dixon. It's a foot race. Dixon off the glass, good for 2. 4 straight to open up the half, and CC's back with an 11. Defense into offense, and Coach Denny, ever energetic. As now Pinion works it over. Now back right side, Sims with a shoulder shrug. Trying to back down the defender, Dixon. Mid-range pull-up jumper, no, and he got hit on the arm. And so it's going to be a trip to the line for Cole Sims to shoot 2. Dixon called for his second of this half, second overall as well.
I think all of these boys are doing a really good job getting the ball inside. I mentioned earlier, Cumberland County's not taking hardly any threes at all, which, is kind of abnormal for them. And I think the couple that they did took, they made. And, they're still getting inside and getting those shots and, trying to make a comeback here.
Cole Sims' first free throw is good. He's been great on the defensive end of this game. The second one is no good.
Chance for Cumberland County here to get it to 10, maybe 9 on this possession.
Now that one, not sure exactly what happened, but it ends up going the other way to Sparta. Here comes Trip Pinion in the half court. Pinion over to the corner, 3 ball up. That one no good, attempted by Sims. Stevenson goes up to get it. Now Dickerson fires it over to Sims. Sims working through traffic. Mid-range jumper, good.
He's had a good game, Cole Sims has.
Yeah, into the chaotic areas of the floor, and he remains calm, delivers that one through, back to a 14-point game. Here's Torres after the hezzy, and he'll be held. I think this one's going to go on Sims. No, it's not. It's going to go on 30. That's Lucas Dickerson, his second, team's first. Torres with that nice hesitation move. He flashed off a screen inside. Dixon didn't see him, and he goes over the top instead to Carter. Back here starting tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's going to be Livingston and Upperman girls. Round 3, always a big one as those two teams get together. And at 5:30, it's going to be Livingston Stowe Memorial boys. At 7 o'clock, it'll be Stowe Memorial against Sparta girls, as that'll be a travel. Carter went down. Pinion tried to get the charge. It wasn't called, but then Carter fell down, and he got the travel called on him.
Did he fall down, or where Tripp was laying, did he just trip over Tripp?
He tripped over Tripp. Yeah, exactly. Tripp with 2 P's, tripped. Or Carter, rather. Pinion kicks over into the corner. Open three. No good, too strong. But Young, a little bit more effort in there for the rebound.
He's doing a really great job keeping the ball alive for White County tonight.
Yeah, he came off the bench and exploded. 3 threes and a 2 in the second quarter alone as Sims throws up the shot. No. Rebound tipped down. Still 14-point game. Not insurmountable as we near the midway point of this third quarter. Here's Torres. Works it back over left side. Now on the wing. Back to Sitton. Sitton works through the defender. Now 3-ball up. That one's online, but no good. A little bit short. Attempted by Dennis. Here comes Trip Pinion pushing the tempo as Coach Mitchell says go. Pinion spins inside. It's blocked. Got it back, though. Trip Pinion fighting for it. There's the tie-up. And we'll have a jump with the arrow belonging to Cumberland County.
Once the ball gets inside for Sparta, it's very rarely going to come back out. They're going to take it inside. They're going to try and get the foul. They're going to try and get the layup. Trip Pinion tried to get his own rebound there, and they're being very strong with the ball.
Houston Torres with it here for Cumberland County, looking to try to manufacture a run. Sparta's defense has been great tonight. Right side for Dixon. Now Torres. Torres from the elbow. Sims saying, how do you do? They're getting to know each other on a first-name basis. Torres drives inside, throws it up, and again, Sims disrupted. Carter got the rebound, though. The putback, no. Young with the rebound.
Good defense right there by
Young. Now
Young.
they'll stop to fix the net as it got hung up there. Pinion says, you don't need to throw the ball. I'll just go up and get it myself. 4:02 to go in the third. Sparta basketball.
Sent you out there, Noah.
With ease, yeah. With ease. The UCR guys, we got out to Cane Creek on Thursday, and while it was a good time, I was on the floor when it was 5-2, literally laying down because I could not breathe. It was brutal. We got a second win, though. Pinion with it. Rusty Ellis, the sharpshooter, carried the team. It was great. Seriously, it's unbelievable. The Duke can rein it in. That one's swiped. Pinion goes back to get it, sitting there defensively. Pinion works around. Now baseline shot for Stevenson. That one's no good. Rebound tipped up. Still fought for. There's the tie-up and a foul. This one's going to go on Gage Stevenson. That'll be his third. It's the team's second going against White County. And Cole Sims is going 94 feet with Houston Torres. See it again here.
It's been a fun matchup to watch all night.
Freshman and freshman. We're going to see this for the next 3+ years.
Get to watch this matchup for 3 more years.
Now they send it around top of the circle. Back left side, Dixon, he triggers the three. That one's no good. Offensive rebound for Carter, and he gets the putback. They've had their opportunities. Finally, something goes through for Cumberland County. It's a 12-point game.
I think with all the threes they take, I think they've gotten almost every single offensive rebound on the ones that they've missed. They're coming off with those long rebounds.
The final game tomorrow will be the winner of this game taking on Upperman. I mentioned the other three as the three is up here. Carter with a great box out of Young. And now a chance to cut it to 10 or single digits again for Cumberland County. Torres into the half court. Fires it into the teeth of the paint. Throwing it up. Carter a little wild, no good. Young on the defense. Here comes Pinion the other way. Pinion spins, now fires back. Jackson Young again for three. He rains in another Domino's three. The fourth of the night for Jackson Young.
I don't think he's missed a three tonight, has
He
he?
missed one.
One at near
One,
the
and
end
it
of
was
regulation.
barely.
Yeah. He is
4 for 5.
on one right now. Torres, now he's going to try to trigger a three, and he got it. Houston Torres with a big answer on the Club Wyndham three. 10 points for Torres and a timeout called on the floor. 30 seconds taken by the Jets.
So that was good. As soon as it left his hand, you could see that ball was good. Good rotation.
That was his second attempt on a three, but the first one was 10 feet from the college basketball three-point line, and I don't know, maybe a little contested, so for a wide-open three, at least he made that one.
Our friends at Club Wyndham are hiring now. Visit our website, uppercumberlandreporter.com. You'll see the Club Wyndham box on this homepage. Click that. You'll see all the great details, great benefits, great folks to work with, and a lot of different options no matter your skill set, and they're hiring now. So make sure you tell them that UCR sent you, and you check it out. Again, that if you just click that box on our website, it'll take you right to their page. Good crowd tuning in online. We welcome you in. Hit that share button if you haven't already. Facebook, YouTube, and the NFHS Network as Houston Torres picks up a foul, trying to go man-to-man with Trip Pinion. And now the junior Pinion says, watch and learn, kid. I'll show you a couple of things. Second personal foul on Torres. Penyon's been starting as point guard for Eric Mitchell for now 3 years. They're on the exact same wavelength. He's a type of player that his head coach loves to coach. Penyon drives and kicks to Stevenson for three. Money, a Domino's three for Gage Stevenson, his first basket of the night.
Every time Cumberland County scores 3, 5, makes a little run, White County stops it with a run of their own.
One dribble, three, good on the other end. A Club Wyndham three for Ethan Dixon, and CC still floating with their heads above water with 1:35 to go in the third quarter. Now Sitton steps up and pokes it from Penyon, dives, able to keep it in, but now Penyon with numbers. He turns and burns ahead. Penyon runs into Torres, and it's a foul, maybe. Noah Travel, possession the other way. My apologies.
Kind of good call there. I thought if they call that foul right there, it's kind of they've not called that all night.
I saw the hand go up and assumed it was going to be a foul. That's on me. And Houston Torres forced that turnover.
That would have been big for Cumberland County. If that was a foul, that would have been his third.
Yeah, absolutely. They cannot afford Houston Torres to be anywhere but on the floor. Sitting, trying to get open from the right side. Dixon finally finds Carter. Now Torres. Sims right there in his grill. Torres slicing through, and he gets the foul call. Houston Torres to the line to shoot two.
I think every time he's drove in tonight, someone's fouled. They're going to probably try and get him the ball a little more inside.
Yeah, Cole Sims picks up his second personal, and he has been right there all night long on Houston Torres, everywhere on this floor. I think he's guarding him even when Sparta's on offense. The first free throw is good.
For him to only have 2 fouls and guarding him that close is crazy.
Torres will line it up, flies away the second. 2 for 2, and back within 10 goes Cumberland County. Pass ahead here for White County, trying to break the press inside, and a foul. Cole Sims is going to go to the line to shoot two. I think they're going to get Solomon sitting here, but we'll wait and see. They will. It's going to be his second. Team's fourth, and Cole Sims to the line to shoot two with 50 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Both teams are nearing that bonus area.
Running out of time.
Yeah.
Restart. That room's so large. Remember, in years past, you'd be sitting on the doorstep of 1-1 for the next quarter. No longer the case as Sims' first one falls through. 2 for 2 at the line. Back to a 12-point lead for White County. Been hovering around this mark a lot all night long. Torres back to Sitton, now left side Dixon. Dixon fires out Asher Mifflin. Sitton finds Torres, who works off the ball inside for Carter, and no good. Went up and under instead of going at that left hand, and it goes the other way.
It's a great extra pass, though.
Penyon, he carried it. Possession goes back the other way, and Eric Mitchell not happy. 26.8 seconds to go in the third. Yeah, Torres commands so much attention over here. 4 different Warriors crashed to him, and it led to the open look.
You don't really want him taking that free throw shot either, right at the free throw line.
Yeah, Carter had a wide open left-hand layup. He looked like he just went to his right, maybe tried to draw contact and won.
Left side calling for it, Mifflin. Now he sends into Carter again, but it was a little off the mark. Possession back to Penyon. 9 seconds left for Sparta. Penyon with it, 6 seconds, right side. Into the corner, open look, 3 ball for Stevenson, good. Gage Stevenson with a Domino's 3 to cap off the frame. CC made it interesting, but a quick burst for White County gives them a commanding lead heading into the final frame. It's 43-28. You're watching coverage of the District 7 AAA Tournament presented by Club Wyndham and the Cumberland Cove Golf Course on the Frontier Chevy UCR Media Network.
I'm looking for someone who can keep me comfortable, stay here for the long run, and definitely not high maintenance. Not right. Absolutely not. This one looks perfect.
Find your perfect match with Hiller. Get a free UV light with select new HVAC systems, 50% off a descaler with new tankless water heaters, or free surge protection with a new whole home generator.
Like that one too.
The experts at the South Willow Auto Clinic are your hometown auto doctors. Located at 640 South Willow Avenue in Cookeville, get your oil changed, tires rotated, and fluids filled. Need other repairs? Stop by for his same-day free diagnosis and estimate. South Willow Auto Clinic is a longtime supporter of student athletes throughout the Upper Cumberland. South Willow Auto Clinic, proud sponsor of this broadcast on the UCR Media Network.
Welcome back. Quickly, Sparta goes to work to open up this fourth and final quarter. Looking to put it away. Cumberland County's hung tough, but we're going to have a foul inside for a hold going against the Jets. But a big three to end the frame for Gage Stevenson is added to the cushion. Let's see who that foul went against. Ethan Dixon picks up his third personal, first team foul. Noah McKay joined by Hallie Ledbetter and David Ledbetter as that one was bobbled in the corner. Now Young in the mid-range, kicks out for Stevenson. Extra feed, now Pinion with it. Pinion jumps through, now kicks. Dickerson. Sparta's in no hurry with this 15-point advantage, trying to punch their ticket not only to the semifinals but to the region tournament. Pinion drives and kicks into the corner. Jackson Young again, he got it. A Domino's three. He's raining them in. That's his fifth of the game.
The points are very scattered right now for White County. I think, has all 5 starters scored?
Yeah, it looks like they all have, as now they work it around right side for Dixon.
And Jackson Young's come off the bench and done this.
Yeah, he's come off the bench and scored 17 points. Now Torres, step back three. That one's no good. Yeah, it's about desperation time for Cumberland County, where they're going to have to start chucking up those threes. As Pinion brings it up. Pinion works it off inside. Now back out. Young again for three. The crowd was ready to lose it. Sims got the rebound, though, and is fouled on the way back up. Cole Sims is going to go to the line to shoot two with 6:44 to play.
That was very, very, very close to going in. I wouldn't give up just yet on your three-pointers.
3/4 of the way down. You can tell you're on a heater when you miss one, but it went 3/4 of the way down and come out.
Sims' first free throw is good. He's got 14 points. Going to be a tough choice for the Nelson Trophy and Screen Printing Player of the Game coming up post-game. Stick around for it. Second one rattles home for Sims, and the lead is up to 20 for the Warriors. Torres with it. Sends it right side. Now working, Dixon gets free in the mid-range. Jumper is good for two. Ethan Dixon with 6:25 to go makes it an 18-point game. Pinion navigating through the defense, making it look easy. Trip Pinion coast to coast. That is ridiculous.
Wow. Just wow.
Dribbled through 5.
I don't know if you can say much more.
Yeah, dribbled through every defender and finished inside. Carter in the lane on the other end, and now a foul will be called on the floor. This one goes against Gage Stevenson. That's his fourth. Checking back in is Andrew Dennis. And then for Sparta, it's Lucas Smith. We'll have complete coverage of this entire tournament, complete coverage also of the 7 single-A tournament, which gets back to action tomorrow. They've confirmed the issues at LA have been addressed, and they will have those games at 6:30 and 8. We also plan to have coverage of Cookeville. Turnaround shot inside for Nolan Carter's good. He's got 10 points here. We got to work on the commentators and where everyone's going to be with the addition of 7 single-A tomorrow. Foul called against Andrew Dennis. That's going to be his first, team's third, with 5:49 to go.
With Carter as well, I mentioned that when White County gets the ball inside, it's not coming back out. It's the same for him. We used to call that a black hole in basketball. You feed it into them, and they're either going to score, get a foul, or turn it over.
On the half court over Cole Sims. Sims driving inside. Sims high up. No good. Collision in midair. It goes out of play, and it's going to go to Cumberland County with 5:32 to go.
Is Cookeville boys and girls play tomorrow, or just the boys?
Just the boys play tomorrow, yes. That tournament being hosted at Laverne. It's a good setting for a game, especially for a broadcaster. We got a great perch up there as the three ball is up and good. That one splashed through by Solomon Sitton, the second Club Wyndham three of the game for him. 15-point game, I should say. Pinion works it inside. Must be the fourth game of the day. I'm starting to slur my words. Three ball up on the other end for Sparta. No. Torres tried to get the rebound, but ripping it was Cole Sims. Sims tries to get up the shot. Instead, it goes out of play. It'll stay with Sparta. Remember I said Coach Mitchell was calm?
Yeah.
not so much right now.
50-35. Pinion gets it in. It was about a 12-point win for Sparta, or for Upperman over Sparta in their last meeting. Sparta kind of was able to make it a little ugly, slow the game down against those high-flying Bees. Speaking of phenomenal freshmen, there's one waiting in the wings tomorrow. Ty Cobb will take the floor. We'll also see a Mr. Basketball candidate as a carry will be called against Lucas Smith. We'll see a Mr. Basketball candidate in the form of Cade Cap scoring nearly 30 points per game. Take the floor tomorrow when they take on Livingston in a game that may be a race to 100. 4:40 to go in the ball game here. Timeout called on the floor by Eric Mitchell. And it's a 15-point lead for Sparta. They're comfortably ahead, but not so comfortable to where a quick little run here couldn't make it interesting.
Yeah, you got, you might see Sparta run that same play they did in the first half, where you just hold it. I don't think Cumberland County, they don't have time to just sit there and let them hold the ball. But, quick little 6-7, 8-0 run here by Cumberland County. They're right back in it. So Sparta still got to keep their foot on the gas.
See why they wouldn't just stand there for 2 more minutes.
Just talking about another freshman in this district. Cobb might be as good a freshman as I've ever seen.
It's
in
unbelievable.
This district.
It's unbelievable.
He is just super special.
I mean, we talked about snubs. He had a real Mr. Basketball candidate.
Yes.
Yeah, he had a real one.
He could be
as
a
freshman.
4-year Mr. Basketball candidate.
No doubt about it. I mean, he had that good of a season. Driving inside, shot put up. That one's no good. And just think about all the freshmen as a foul is called. Torres, Sims, Cobb. This district is loaded with young talent to go along with some really good senior. And the sophomore class is Bronston Chaffin, just a sophomore as well. So Cade Capps, a junior. Another full year for him. He's going to sniff 3,000 career points depending on how many games Stone plays, as the first free throw is good for Solomon Sitton.
Yeah, this district is loaded with really young, talented young men.
Sitton second one, no good. Rebound tipped, ricochets around, and it's going to be Cumberland County basketball. They're within 14 with 4:29 to go in the game. As I see Goose walking through. He's been stalking around all day. Inbounds coming here. Floated over the top, Carter with it. Carter working on Young, puts it up with the left hand, no. Jackson Young with another rebound. This one's stolen away by Sitton, though. Goes inside, and Trip Pinion dispatches that one into the cheerleaders. Stays with Cumberland County.
That Carter-Young matchup down low has been really fun to watch tonight. Both of them's physical players. Are letting them play.
And now we have an offensive foul called against Cumberland County. This one goes the other way, and the Jets fans are not happy about it at all. And, yeah, you got to be careful. Carter is right on the doorstep of being teed up. And his teammates do the right thing, show a little bit of leadership and say, just relax. I know you're frustrated. As Pinion tries to work it through traffic. Pinion kicks over. That one intercepted. Torres read it the whole way. And now here they come in transition the other way. Dennis with it. Spins, and now a whistle and a timeout called by Taylor Denny as he wants to slow things down. The frustration mounting. We can feel it down here on the sideline for this Cumberland County team.
Yeah, I don't know the foul call there. He looked like he just had him posted up. I don't know. Kind of we just commented on it, how physical they've been down low, and then they call that little foul. So
it's with it being postseason, calls like that, do suck, but they're not going to be the only ones.
Sounds like you have experience in those kind of calls.
You know what I'm saying. It sucks as the player that gets it called on you.
I love the player perspective on the headset.
It does.
Oh, man.
It affects the way you think
We're
the
going to
rest
send that to the
of the
NTSU
season.
instructors.
Oh, no.
The hard-hitting analysis right there.
Your English professor will really love that soundbite.
Oh, man. Hey, we go a long time without making fun of her. I mean, there's 4 minutes to go in the ball game.
We thought it would be the first
did
game. It
too.
ended up being the last game. So.
Pre-game, first game.
We've had fun down here tonight, though. 4 straight games. I appreciate both of Hallie and David for joining me. They've been lonely down here. As inside, Solomon Sitton finishes the 2. And they are keeping this relatively interesting. Young, though, on the other end, maybe puts the dagger in that as he finishes. Jackson Young having himself a day off the bench. 19 points. Here's Torres on the other end, high off the glass and good for 2 out of Houston Torres. 14 points for him. Pinion bounces it in, now back to him. You see how fast Sparta can go when they want to. Right side over for Sims. He's in some trouble, able to get it out. Pinion in the mid-range, puts it up, and a whistle and a foul. 2 free throws coming for Trip Pinion at the line with 3:29 to go.
We knew towards the end that it was going to be kind of back and forth within the last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. I mean, that was like, what, 5 points scored within 30 seconds of the game?
First free throw is good for Trip Pinion. He's up to 10 points. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock, Upperman against Livingston. Girls action, 5:30, Stone Memorial against Livingston in the boys matchup. At 7 o'clock, it's the Stone girls against White County in a girls matchup. And then at 8:30, it's the winner of this game against Upperman to round out the night. Pinion goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's up to 11 points, 3.5 to go in the ball game.
Cumberland County just can't get over that hump. They've had it at 10, that goes to 12, goes to 14, get it back to 10. They just can't get over that hump.
And it was up to 20 at one point as the 3 balls up early in the third quarter. Ethan Dixon with a Club Wyndham 3, so credit their resilience for bouncing back, but haven't been able to get it to single digits as the runner's up and good. Cole Sims on the other end.
I think White County's just been matching all night. Ever since they got that 20-point lead, Cumberland County will score, White County will go down and do the same.
Dixon gives off to Sitton, triggers the 3, that one no good, rebound down. Jackson Young with it, able to grab it with both hands. Here comes Pinion into the half court with a bunch of speed. Trip Pinion drives and kicks over. Stevenson now. Stevenson into the mid-range, throws up the runner, no, and a foul is called. Gage Stevenson going to go to the line to shoot 2. We will have coverage of all those games back here live on the main page tomorrow and YouTube channel and the NFHS network. First one for Stevenson is no good, misses off the front of the rim. 13-point lead for White County here, 2:37 to go.
Well, Jackson Young's got 19 points. He come in when Griffin got hurt on that, and we've not seen Griffin back on the floor. He's on the bench.
He's clapping. He took a hard fall.
Yeah. But what a night for Jackson Young.
No question about it. He can play like that. They become dangerous. Remember, this is a Sparta team that beat Stone already once. They were very respectable against Upperman in both meetings. So
the way White County or Sparta plays defense, they can be in any game.
Absolutely.
Any game.
And in that second meeting against Stone, they knew it was going to be tougher going to Crossville trying to sweep the series, and they stalled. They played stall ball, and they were in it at the end of that game because of it. So they can do it in a few different ways. We've seen that within this game tonight. Sometimes they've gone really quick. Sometimes they've slowed it down. They could be kind of chameleon-like in that way and win in a variety of different ways. And Solomon Sitton. Somebody has just fouled out of this game, and I believe it's Sitton. So his day is done. And he gave it his all out here on this floor. In this fourth quarter, he had 6 points, gives him 9 in the ball game. Pinion at the line. Flies away the first, no good.
Sitton has also played great defense on Pinion all night long.
Yeah, Pinion, I mentioned he was getting to the upper 20s most of the last couple of weeks of the season. He's at 11 points now. He's made a big impact on defense especially. 0 for 2 at the line there and over the back as Stevenson went up, tried to get over Dixon.
That's his 5th also.
Yep, Gage Stevenson's day is done, so each team is a starter fouled out.
It's the first 2 people we've had all day foul out.
This one got a little bit more chippy than the other games that we saw.
Yeah.
It's a little rare in games like this,
Physical.
Everything's on the line.
Right. Houston Torres with it, he gives back to Dixon. Dixon working through Pinion, and a hand check will be called on Trip Pinion. It's going to be the 3rd personal. 3rd team foul make it 4th team foul against Sparta.
Almost free throws. One more for White County.
And we're going to have one of those games where the outcome is not in doubt, and it's going to take a long time to get to the end of it. Yep. Which is what everybody wants in the last game of the day. Kick out into the corner, 3 ball up. No good, rebound down. And again, this is the 2 youngest teams in the district. As Pinion slicing through, he kicks out. When you look at the key contributors for him, Cumberland County will be back. They got to play like Houston Torres to build around some other pieces. They just got to learn how to win basketball games. And so they'll go back to the drawing board, and they will no doubt be better next year as the foul's called on Andrew Dennis.
They play. Coach Denny's team plays hard. They're hard. They're just young. They got to learn how to win basketball games, and they'll come around. They've got a great foundation to build upon.
Pinion's free throw. Yeah, you think about some of the other teams in this district, right? You've got the experience of a Cade Caps. You've got, for even Upperman, Ty Cobb, the top player, but they've got the Clayton Harris and Cam Bush. They've got the seniors who have been there before. You've got the Trip Pinions for Sparta, the Daniel Bilberries and Wyatt Hargises for Livingston. CC just doesn't have that experienced guy that they can rely on yet, as Pinion goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Experience is very important for your team, but seeing all the talent that both of these teams have with all these young players, it's going to be awesome to watch them as they grow.
Yep, turn around inside, a blocking foul is called, so 2 free throws upcoming here for Nolan Carter. Start a stopwatch, 1:33 to go in the game. It's a 16-point game. Let's see how long it takes to end this one tonight.
I want to say it's already been about 6 minutes since it's been 3 minutes to go in the game, so.
Running through the tape here in this one. Carter spins it back, flies it away. High arcing shot, no good. Misses off the front of the rim.
Carter's had a nice game.
He has.
He's played really well on defense, had several rebounds.
Has 10 points. Second one is good. Carter converts. 1 for 2. It's a 15-point game. Pinion brings it up. Pinion sends it over to Young. Jackson Young back to Trip Pinion. Pinion slicing through. Kicks out to Sims, and Spartan out looking for a shot. Cole Sims. Now over to Pinion. Pinion works through. Now over to Jackson Young. He is going to trigger the 3. No good, in and out. When you had a day like he's had, you feel like you got to take another one. Here they come in transition. Back for Dixon. He's going to trigger the 3. No good. Young with another rebound. And a timeout going to be called for subs.
I'm pretty sure the only 3s that he has missed, they have been in and right back out.
I think he's missed 2 tonight, and both of them were in and come out.
So they'll rotate the subs. The Sparta starters' day is done. Taylor Denny matches as well and gets some of his reserves in. 59-44. We got a minute to go, and we'll see some of the even younger players for both of these two teams.
Yeah.
I guess that's relative.
Is that possible?
More inexperienced players.
Tripp's little brother right
Tucker
here.
Pinion, yeah, he's going to be a really good player on the gridiron and on the floor. As they working around here, Colby Young now back right side. In the corner, 45 seconds left. There's Cash Sampson. Sampson, nice spin move inside. He kicks. Driving in, Colby Young. Now he reverses floor left side. 3 ball up. That one no good. Rebound down to the Jets. They're losing handle on it. Went right to Tucker Miller. Or Tucker Pinion, rather. I was thinking about earlier. Shot put up and good. Cash Sampson with the finish. And that gets a big round of applause from the fans. Don't forget, stick around post-game. We'll tally up the scoring and have the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game, as that one is no good. Second chance won't fall either. And the rebound comes down to Sparta. That pass knocked out of play. It'll stay on this end with the Warriors. 3.8 seconds to go. We'll have an inbound in the buzzer. And that will do it. Final score tonight. White County 61, Cumberland County 44. The White County Warriors advance on to the region tournament in the semifinal round of this tournament, and they will face off against Upperman tomorrow night. We welcome you into the post-game show. We'll get to the scoring here in a moment as it is tallied up. Scoring is as follows. First, for the Cumberland County Jets this evening, whose season comes to an end with a record of 5-22. 14 points tonight for Houston Torres, 11 for Nolan Carter, 10 for Ethan Dixon, and 9 for Solomon Sitton for a team total of 44. For the victorious White County Warriors, who get back to 500 on the season. Again, they're well above 500 with Trip Pinion in the lineup. They are 12-12 now. 19 points out of Jackson Young off the bench. 17 for Cole Sims, 13 for Trip Pinion, 7 for Gage Stevenson, 3 for Lucas Dickerson, and 2 for Cash Sampson for a team total of 61. It's time for the Nelson Trophy and screen printing player of the game. I think there's really 2 options you can go with tonight. I know where I would go.
I think I know what I'd pick.
Where we got?
I'm going to probably be different.
Okay, go ahead.
Probably different. Jackson Young had a great game off the bench, but Cole Sims, 18 points, but his defense on Torres, that was, he just set the tone for the night for Sparta, and I would give it to Cole Sims. Jackson Young, great game coming off the bench. Do that again your next game.
If we could have Co.
No, we don't do
Twins,
that.
I
We
know,
don't
I
do
know, I
Co.
know,
We
I
don't
know.
do that.
We could have Co.
No participation.
I say
This
Cole
would be the night
Sims.
for it.
Cole
You two
Sims.
could,
Well, no, color commentator picks it. Cole Sims is the Nelson Trophy Screen Printing Player of the game. You're right. He did a great job on defense. He also added 17 points to be second on the team in scoring. And once again, tomorrow night, this is the set here. 4 games in a row starting at 4 o'clock once again. It'll open up with a big one as Upperman takes on Livingston Academy. At 5:30, Stone Memorial against Livingston in boys action. At 7 o'clock, a girls game between Stone Memorial and White County. And at 8:30, it's the White County boys against the Upperman boys to round out the evening. All of those teams have already advanced on to the region tournament. The losers will face off in the consolation game, the winners in the district title game as we move into next week. That'll start tomorrow night again live on the UCR Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the NFHS network. We'll also have coverage of the District 7 Single A tournament and District 7 4A tournament as the show rolls on. Thanks so much to the two sitting on my left. It was fun. Father-daughter duo
Loved it.
on the headset. I had a lot of fun as well.
Once.
Madison, a trooper as always, running the camera and keeping the clock and all the different things that we have going on
The
here.
hardest job.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's a
Definitely.
thankless job a lot of the time. People
Hardest
don't realize it doesn't happen without Madison. So we appreciate that. Keep your eyes on up at CumberlandReporter.com. Rusty was in Gainsboro tonight for coverage of the 5 AA tournament. Goose was here, so we have great coverage coming from the 7 AAA tournament as well. Keep your eyes on our Facebook page, all of our social media channels. We'll tell you the live stream schedule tomorrow once we get it finalized. Final score, once again, White County 61, Cumberland County 44. We'll talk to you all in about 16 hours from back here at the Hooper Evelyn Center. Until then, I'm Noah McKay for David and Hallie Ledbetter and Madison McKay and everybody at UCR. Have a great night, everybody.